I'm telling you, we don't take our own so simple. If anybody is coming out with an ideology of now God to bring, now God to take, it is a lie. God will allow you long life. Nnamdi Kanu's life is very, very sacrosanct. Nobody should toy with it. Nnamdi Kanu is sick. The operatives of the DSS should allow his doctors to access to him for medication. So if stopping Ejimako, the lawyer, and stopping his medical personnel too to attend to him, DSS operatives, they are asking for war. What is happening now is a child play. You have government, you have all the apparatus of Nigerian government that are history blind. Tinubu is history blind because if he's actually a man endowed with education and knowledge, you should know that when somebody is fighting for freedom, if that person dies, you are burying him with a flag. That Biafra will come down if Nnamdi Kanu dies. Yes, that their fear will be established properly. Properly. Yes, after telling Zebda will tell you properly. See, let me tell you. An agitator is never a criminal. Yes. If you kill him, you, Mr. President, CGN, Attorney General of Federation, and all the operatives of DSS will be what? Tagged criminals, murderers. He is doing normal business that Igboho was doing. I repeat again. You immediately assumed office. You free your brother. And it is attracting more international attention that Igboho is free. He did not even go to any court of competent jurisdiction before they set him free. But today, someone that you abducted from Nairobi, an abductee, a captive, a hostage in the den of kidnappers, you still deny him access to medication. It has exhumed another shame, international shame. The Nigerian government is going down with their what? International image, the more. Because he can't deny that kind of person medication. As I'm talking to you now, number one person we have now in Africa is Nnamdi Kanu. But out of hatred they have for Igbos, they don't want to recognize him. They think that he's a child play because police, Fulani, prison controllers, Fulani are there. Customs, Fulani control. Nigerian military is Fulani. Quarantine is Fulani. Immigration is Fulani. All of them, they are Fulani. So now they believe that because of that, Igbo man is afraid of God. I want to ask questions. I always put questions across. When we fought Nigerian Biafran Civil War, from 1967, just as 6 months, to 1970, what happened? Who were more equipped with mechanisms required for war, full escalated war, is Nigeria. Logistics, food, everything is with Nigeria. Who is lacking firearms, most mechanisms that are meant for war, is Biafrans. Then what did Biafrans use to sustain Nigeria for 36 months? One, machetes, sticks, armed, manufactured, invented by Igbo man. Obunigwe. Are you listening to me? And the rest of them. We even had our modular refinery. We dig our own bunker with AC underground. Oga, as of 1967, I'm talking about 57 years ago, and Biafra has come this long, and Nigeria is thinking that Fulani soldiers and Niger soldiers will defeat Biafra. Oga, it is better for everybody to go for roundtable talk, and the first-class medication be administered to Nnamdi Kanu to avoid him being demised. That Tinubu is blind, history blind. CG and Ariwola is history blind. Attorney General of Federation, all of them, even the number 3 citizen, Akpabio Ewuhua, is history demise. Because if they all know what what history stands for, they would have run with such speed, such swiftness to where? DSS facilities, to make sure that that guy is not ill. Not mentioning of the fact that he is ill. You should have taken care of him medically. Because if Nnamdi Kanu dies, they will know the value of Igbo man. No, they will know how far Igbo man have gone on earth. What about the Igbo leaders? The Igbo leaders, they have a, sold out. Let me use the word sold out. Because all of them are shouting and shouting, and if you give them money, they will accept it. The Igbo leaders, I mean, are the Ohanezes. People in their 80s, 90s, 65, 75, 70s. The people that are doing this work are 50s down to 18. They are the ones that are coming out to make sure that Biafra comes. I'm not talking about the Atazes, Iwanyamos. No. I mean everybody, the Igbo youths. We are the one. So what has happened to Nnamdi Kanu has never happened to anybody, any agitator in the world. Someone, yes, look at it. He's not using arms. Mandela, when he was agitating for independence of South Africa, that one is free. Because that one, you can't equal Mandela's agitation within Nnamdi Kanu own. Their colonial master just, persisted, not leaving them in a haste. That's why Mandela started what he was doing. Started with ANC. I don't know, understand. And Soweto movement. See, but this one is fighting for exploitation, marginalization, injustice, persecution, enslavement. All these are within the enclavement of what Nnamdi Kanu is fighting against. The Igbos has been over-marginalized after they lured us into believing that there should be what? There should be reconciliation, reconstruction, rehabilitation. After the war, that was 1970. And today we are seeing what? Opposite. What we are seeing is hostilities after hostilities. Marginalizations after marginalizations. What do you call it? Suppressing after suppressing, suppression after suppression, all jammed together. Is what Igbo man has been going through after the war. So what I'm trying to say is that Mandela could never be equal his own struggle with Nnamdi Kanu's struggle. Nnamdi Kanu is struggling for what Finland is struggling for in 1950s, 56 back to 1900. Since inception of Stalingrad or grade, yes, that's Russia and co. They held most of the Scandinavian countries hostage. I mean USSR, Union Socialist of Soviet Republic. I don't really understand. They held Finland, they held all the Scandinavians until Finland struggled and got independence in 1956. So that's why Finland is not going to let Samanepa go. But most of the components of this government, this present administration, are not knowledgeable. They have not gotten the information needed by anybody that should be in that public offices or positions. That's why they don't know that fighting Samanepa is just like firing the moon with gunpowder. You can't fight Samanepa. Samanepa is under a good care of who? Finland. Protected, well fortified. Nothing will happen to him because in 1967, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Finland as a country starved their children. They don't pay their children's school fees. What caused it? They were starving their children, denying them education because of what? Biafran children. Is in history. Nobody knows it that Finland suffered hard to feed Biafran children because of Kwachoko. So that country did not start liking us today. They are our good friends. Currently, they were our good friends. Finland. So what I'm trying to say is that Tinubu himself as a president, his administration, and all the components of this regime are history blind. They don't know history. that it is unfair to keep somebody incommunicado without medication. You are not giving him medical attention. Do you want him to die? If he die, Nigeria will die. That is the point. If he die, we get Biafra now. That is what they don't know. Somebody you keep in that stage cannot just die without medication. You kill him. And the international community are there watching. Igbos are watching. And if you kill our own, that guy is our own, we know now. The competent, able leader that Igbos have now is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, MNK. We don't add it to any other thing. Uzodimba is not. Ateze is not. If Ayoba could not even go 1/4, 1/4 of what Nnamdi Kanu has gone. So I don't know what is wrong with them. They should allow Nnamdi Kanu, because all the components, the people that culminated to his arrest and rendition from Nairobi, Kenya to Nigeria, should be held responsible if Nnamdi Kanu dies. If he dies, Buhari is there now. What does it take? Oga, we fought war with stick, machete and clubs. What about this time you have AK-49, AK-47? We have the technologies in Igbo land. Okay, we can come up with any craft that can at least demystify Western civilization in that regard of arms, manufacturing, or armament. Okay, Igbos, we have come of age. The only thing is that they should release Nnamdi Kanu now. Kita Akabubo, it is early now. Don't allow him incommunicado, as well as denying him medical attention. It is bad. It is an act of wickedness, hostility, animosity of the highest order.
Okay, talking about this protest, let's condescend. What kind of protest do you think would make this government listen to the people?
The kind of protest we need is not a small protest, total revolution.
Total.
We don't hide it. A government that is buying airplane 150 million, while Nigerians, in dollars, while Nigerians are dying. You want to protest with a small, with broom. You are protesting with broom. You are scratching them. A government whereby people are dying. They are buying SUV, Jeep. They are buying Jeep worth of $200,000 and distribute it among themselves. You think you can romance or protest? If you protest with broom, you are romancing them. Okay, these people need to be scratched with machetes.
That is it.
Don't use fingernail to scratch this government. We are dying. Somebody is busy in Abuja telling you that we cannot even do it. Okay, look at the Edo election now. Tinubu is telling Edo-lites, the APC people, juggernauts, that is giving them Edo. Is that how to campaign? Does he make you a good Democrat? Are you going to deliver? Is it obtainable in a democratic society or setup that you are going to give somebody a state, a party state? It means you are a crude rigger, unrefined rigger. So what I'm trying to say is that the protest should be organized. The Yorubas should come out en masse if they know among them who are brave.
Igbos are not part.
Wait, who are brave. They should front them. They shouldn't allow chickens or motopark touts to hijack this protest in Yoruba land. I'm proffering advice. Then if that expecting Igbo man to join Yoruba protest in the southwest is a lie. Igbo man is not joining any forces with Yoruba to protest here. See my solution and advice. Suggestion I'm trying to hint here is that the Igbos should go to southeast, protest by the leadership of Hope Uzodimma, Charles Soludo, Mba, Kenneth Mba, I think so. Is his name Kenneth Mba, the governor of Enugu State? Then the man that is in charge of Ebonyi. Then to Elesoti, the very good governor, the best we know. They should go to him. Solidarity. Give him handshake of what? Sportsmanship. Well done, Oga. But you should brace up small. That's for me. Igbos should protest in the south, east. Tell the governors there, they are not getting it right. Where they are doing good is only in Abia State. And the man should be giving their own solidarity, support, or appraisal. Are you listening to me? But the rest of the governors, they should know that they're not getting it right. Igbos should leave Yoruba land out of protests. 4-1, 4-arm. These people, if they are following you in protests, if you go forward and further, they will be coming at the back and give you 1 kilometer gap. When you look at your back, there are no more. So go to southeast. I don't want protest wey be say dem go dey beat drum for me wey be Igbo gbogbo drum. I go dey dance dey go gbogbo. As I go far dem go do omo Igbo go and die. And when you go there, after everything, after the rain comes the sun. And how? We start counting what the rain, the horrendous rain has destroyed. And they will lay the whole blame on Igbo man. Okay? We have learned from what happened in 1967. When Gowon, after all, we know that the deal between Gowon and Ojukwu it was supposed to be a sealed one. But after that deal, on coming to see the deal, not Gowon, Awolowo denied Ojukwu. Oga Ojukwu stood alone. Oga at NSAS, we know how NSAS went on. After the whole NSAS protest, what happened? Some persons level allegation against Igbo saying that the Igbos. This was a protest that the whole Nigeria did though. Okay, this coming protest, Igbo man is not going to protest. Here, Igbo man will protest in his own region. If our leadership is good in the southeast, it's good for us. When we protest here, if the leadership can't be good here, they will say, no be you, go to east. Now Tinubu build Lagos. Igbo man no contribute in building Lagos again. Okay, this protest should be done by everybody in his own region. That's me.
Okay, thank you very much, Mazi.